Michael Kors.
Hey, 73 questions. Come on in.
I'm going to get right into this. Did I actually find you here taking a day off from work?
I mean, you've got to be kidding. I'm not off today.
How do you usually relax?
Go to the theater.
What's the first thing you did this morning?
I kissed my husband.
And what's this weird thing?
Weird? Don't call this weird. This is a beautiful sculpture. Found it in Paris at the flea market. Come on, head into the kitchen with me.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Iced tea, blackberries, and a bialy.
What's your favorite guilty pleasure or midnight snack?
Definitely a grilled cheese.
What is something that I need to know about this kitchen?
That no one ever cooks in it?
But it's such a nice kitchen. Okay, Michael, how long have you been in the fashion business for?
Since 1981.
Do you remember the first design that you sold?
A hand-painted fringe shoulder bag when I was 11.
What's your favorite fabric to design with?
Cashmere.
Favorite fabric to wear?
Have an iced tea.
Oh, thank you.
Cotton.
Cool. What's the best part about your job?
The people I get to meet.
What's the hardest part about your job?
The calendar.
Oh, please, we all know it's the calendar, sweetie.
I know, it's always the
Oh,
calendar.
Hey,
oh
Lance.
my God,
That's
did
a
you
crazy
feed the
one.
cats?
We did.
And you're still reading the paper?
I know.
All right.
I'll get going.
Finish it
I'll
up.
finish it.
We got to get going.
I'll let you guys figure that out. All right, Michael, if you had any superpower in the world, what would it be?
Definitely flight.
What's something you'd still like to learn?
Patience.
And your living room is gorgeous.
Well, thank you so much.
What's 3 words are best to describe it?
Airy, spacious, and comfortable.
How long have you been living in New York City for?
41 years.
What's your favorite place in New York City?
Greenwich Village.
What's the best new restaurant everyone should be going to?
Fort Charles Prime.
What is the best thing about living in this city?
The people.
Wow, look at this view. What's the worst thing about living in this city?
The noise.
If you weren't living in noisy New York City, where would you be?
I'd be in the tropics barefoot. Oh my God, the phone is always ringing.
What's the most incredible vacation that you've ever had?
Africa.
What country's next on your list?
New Zealand.
Can you please reveal for me the identity of the person interrupting this interview?
Oh, it's Bette Midler.
Of course,
Hi,
Bette
Michael.
Midler.
Hey,
How
Bette,
are
listen,
you?
I'm in the middle of 73 questions with Vogue. You want to ask me a question?
Okay, here's a question. What are you going to come as for Halloween this year?
I was thinking this year I want to do something crazy. Maybe kind of an earthy spaceman. What do you think of that?
It's fabulous, but not as good as mine.
All right, I know. You're going to love it. Listen, I love you, but I got to finish these questions. I'll talk to you later.
How does she do it? What's your most overused phrase?
Too chic.
What's the last gift that you gave a friend?
Oh my God, earrings that were Fran Drescher and the nanny that we bought in Capri.
What is your favorite piece in this room?
Definitely the Sarah that's over there. It's 1981. It's the year I started my business. And besides loving it, it's called Fuck the Moral Majority.
What excites you most about fashion?
Change.
How would you describe fashion?
The right thing at the right time.
How would you describe yourself?
I think I'm serious and funny. I think I'm compassionate and competitive.
How do you think you're perceived?
Funny.
What's the biggest misconception about you?
That I'm floating around in a private plane with supermodels and actresses eating caviar every day.
Then what do you eat when you're hanging out with supermodels and actresses?
I don't know, but they seem to always want French fries, not caviar.
Okay, so here we go. True or false questions. You designed your mother's wedding dress at the age of 5.
False, I remodeled it.
True or false? You were a child model.
This is true.
True or false? You're a classically trained pianist.
That is totally false.
True or false? Your design career started out of your mother's garage.
False, it was actually her basement.
Is it true you only ever wear black?
No, false. I don't.
99% black.
All right, it's mostly black, but you know what? Come to the closet. I'm going to show you and prove it's not all black.
Okay. What's the first thing you think of when you come home?
My cats.
Favorite film?
Network.
Favorite book?
The latest biography.
Favorite photographer?
Irving Penn.
Can you speak to some of these photographs on the wall?
Well, these are some of my favorites. I mean, this photo of my husband I love, men who I think are chic and inspiring, David Bowie at the Carlisle, Mick Jagger. I love all these amazing people in my hallway.
Nice. Stars or stripes?
Definitely stripes.
Heels or sneakers?
Both.
Kittens or puppies?
Kittens.
What's your most overused app?
CNN.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done in your entire life?
Danced until 5 in the morning in my underwear in South Beach.
Wow. What do you consider to be the epitome of class?
Rising above.
Who's the epitome of class according to you?
Barack Obama.
Favorite cocktail?
Fuck on the rocks.
Favorite TV show right now?
Mrs. Maisel.
It's the same as Donatella.
Come on in and see the closet.
I see black.
I mean, give me a break.
Okay. What's one item every woman of every shape should have in their closet?
Pair of black pants that make your ass look fabulous.
What, if not fashion, would you love to be doing with your life?
I'd love to produce Broadway plays.
If you could offer one piece of advice to young designers out there looking to launch a brand, what would it be?
Know yourself and know your customer.
Speaking of Donatella, she was nice enough to offer me some fashion advice. What tip do you have for me?
Well, you know what? Everyone needs a little glamour, and I think you need to try on some of my favorite black aviators.
I'm getting free swag from Michael Kors.
Automatic glamour.
I love this job. What is something that should be outlawed in fashion?
Disposability.
When does inspiration usually strike?
At any time.
What do you think legacy means in an ever-changing fashion world?
Style.
Color or form?
Form.
Pattern or texture?
Texture.
McCartney or Lennon?
Lennon.
Out of all the books on this bookshelf, can you tell me which one's your favorite?
Oh, God, there's a lot of books. I would probably say A Wonderful Time, Slim Aarons.
I love his work. Michael, we gotta wind this interview down. Out of all the words that have been said in history, what words are the wisest?
It's time to make the donuts.
How many seasons were you a judge on Project Runway?
10 seasons.
What's your favorite part about that show?
The people I worked with.
Can you tell me something most people don't know about that experience?
7 hours of filming, 20 minutes of airtime.
Ugh. Hey, cool gym. How much are you working out these days?
Today, not at all. You're my workout.
What are you loving in life right now?
I'm loving young activism.
Who is currently blowing your mind?
Hannah Gadsby.
Where do you hope to see the world in 5 years?
In a more passionate, peaceful way.
The last question I have for you, Michael Kors, what's your biggest pet peeve in life right now?
Running late.
Ugh.
And we are very late.
Uh-oh.
We're that late?
Very, very late.
All right, we gotta go.
Get out of here. Okay, bye.